Yeah, tis the season with a nigga named Jock Beast. Fa la la
What
la
is up,
la
guys? Welcome
la
to another
la
Marvel
la
Legends
la.
figure review, and today we are going to go over Scarlet Witch from the All-Father wave released in 2015. So you guys can see here, Scarlet Witch is going to come with the Build-A-Figure piece of uh, All-Father, also known as Odin, head sculpt, and the blue cape in there, which is the variation, along with effects and accessories. There are two, and Allfather's weapon back there. Yeah, it's pretty hidden, but he does come with one. On the side, you have the art of Captain Marvel there, and then Scarlet Witch on the other side. So in the back, you have that poster of Captain Marvel and Scarlet Witch, a brief description of the heroes, and on the bottom you will find the Build-A-Figure breakdown for the All-Father, also known as Odin, and the figures along this wave. So that is that, guys. So this is the last piece to my collection for the wave, and I will be completing the Build-A-Figure after this figures. Inside the packaging, you get this awesome, I'm really impressed with this weapon for All Father. Some nice paint in there and pretty good detail. Not too cheap. It doesn't feel cheap at all. It's not too flexible. You can't really just bend it so it comes back. Again, it's pretty stiff, so it comes back to its original form. So so you guys can see the details in that. Pretty impressive, guys. So I'm really digging this. I'm really digging this weapon here. All right. So we'll put that to the side. Along with the Build-A-Figure piece, you get the variation of blue cape. Easy way to tell which one is which if you guys do somewhat have both and kind of get it in mixed. So for this All-Father helmet head sculpt, all right, as you guys can see, it has that gold or brown paint. And this one, you just got to remember the blue cape has that brown as well, versus the variation of red cape with the gray paint and unmasked helmet. Again, remember that brown paint and then the brown long weapon. So let's pay attention to the details in this as well, so you guys can see. This is something to appreciate, the details for this sculpt. Right, some lining there, some good details, or even the helmet itself. So good paint and then good details. Alright, so I think between the two I will probably lean towards this All-Father versus the other one. Alright, and I think that being tied right there is pretty badass, and then the eye patch being on the other side in brown rather than black, it's actually pretty dope. Alright, so there's that. So now for this figure, Scarlet Witch, she does come with two effects accessories here, and I'm pretty sure you can work this with her arm or hand. Alright, so pretty nice detail there in pink. In the video it's a little bit more light pink, but it's actually a little brighter, darker slightly than the video. So that is that. And now onto this figure. It's actually pretty impressive. This pink is not bad. I'm glad they didn't do too light or too dark. It fits right in with the red throughout the figure. Some nice head sculpt there. I'm not sure if you guys can get a good look of that already from this distance, but that is pretty darn good job by Hasbro there. The green eyes, the red lips, the lipstick, the nose, and this detail in her I don't even want to call it armor. I think it's just, you know, part of her clothing. So, and then the hair, as you guys can see there, amazing details on that hair. Alright, so you guys can see the separation, the details. Alright, and the cape, since we're already back here, my only problem with the cape is, as always, they have some weight on them. It tends to cause the figure to drop back or lean back at times, and it makes posing or getting them to stand up complicated sometimes on the back. Now this cape actually doesn't look like it detaches. If we do want to detach it, you're gonna have to end up taking the head sculpt off and then remove the whole thing to take the cape off. But I think she looks good with the cape, so we are gonna keep it as so. Alright, so for the rest, it's simple. She does have heels again, which makes another challenging thing for female figures to stand, if you guys can see there. But it is nice. It's nice to see these female figures in heels. So that is good right there. On the bottom they come with the display stand holes, so if you do have display stands to assist them in posing, that is gonna help. Alright, so that's that. Her arms are painted all the way from the biceps down in red, so good outfit there. And then yeah, so pretty good figure if you ask me. Again, comparing to Toy Biz female figures, Hasbro definitely stepped the game up. They leveled up. They took that in they took the importance of that and improved the female figures. So thank you Hasbro for that. Alright, moving along. As far as for the head articulation, I'm not expecting much because of all this detail going on through her. Alright, looking down, not really. If you guys can see there, that's just about the movement. Looking back, same thing, not really a whole lot moving side to side, about that much. Alright, unless you really force her and gets her hair to rub on the cape, which is going to damage the paint in the long run. As far as the hand, should be able to go up. Alright, the cape is getting there, so that's actually not bad at all. Alright, so you guys can see. And I'm pretty sure this ball joints you can go 360, but you gotta take in consideration the cape. So this one can go up that much before the cape stops it. Does she come? There is no bicep swivel on this one, which is not a big deal to me. I think the figure looks good already, so the bicep swivel this one is not necessary. Again, the elbow with the thin female figures, you can't really apply double joints in there. You know, you're gonna risk the aesthetic, the look of it, if you do try to put a double joint on these figures. So well done. No forearm swivel. Alright, no forearm articulation. The wrist is again 360 rotational, so you can work with it. And looking at it, it does go up. I'll show you guys how far up it goes. So it goes up that much. Alright, and then goes down. So this one's a little sassy. Look at her. Alright, so I think she was actually in somewhat this type of pose when she was in the box. Alright, so sassy there. Same as Captain Marvel, it does look like she have rib cage pivot right there, left and right. Some rotation going on there. Alright, so you guys can see. I think they did a good job with curving that with the figure, the details in there. Then you can see how her, what do you call this, her core there, her abs. So that's actually pretty nice. Alright, as far as the legs, again, there's no ab crunch, but they did well with that part of the mold, the body, so it already looks good. You don't need to do ab crunch on there. The legs going that much. Alright, thigh swivel, obviously you can see it. Thigh swivel going up. Alright, so this one goes towards outwards slightly when you go up with her, and this one going back, she does go outwards when you try to go further back. Double jointed knees, as you guys can see there. Alright, but only goes far about that much. Alright, so that side there, and then this side here, double jointed, so you guys can see. Again, the skinnier the thinner it is, it's harder to apply these articulations. There are no crab swivel. As far as the ankle, the toe goes back that much and then goes up that much, which is not a whole lot. So this figure already looks good. As you guys can see, you don't really need to play with this a whole lot in order to get her to display, to get a good display with her. So not bad at all. I'm not really sure how many Scarlet Witches figure I have. This one is definitely not the cinematic, not the MCU. This is more the comics version, as you guys can tell. But overall, she is a good figure. So excited to display this one along with the complete wave. So let me know what you guys think. Again, if you haven't done so, make sure you subscribe to the channel for more contents. Feel free to let me know if you want to see something specific figure, build a figure, exclusive set, or exclusive figure. So if I do have it, I will prep that for you guys so you can see the figure and its details before you proceed to obtaining it. And that is that, guys. Don't forget to drop a like, leave a comment or a message down below, and until the next video, guys, I appreciate it. Much love. Keep on collecting.
Santa copped a brick, got that motherfucker snowing. Fa la 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 la.